My presentation provides an overview of what constitutes as disinformation, what does disinformation look like, how is it spread, and what can librarians do to help combat disinformation. Disinformation is false information that is deliberately created to mislead its audience. Whereas misinformation unintentionally misrepresents the truth, disinformation very much intentionally propagates false information. The term disinformation derives from the Russian dezinformastia, which arose from KGB operations during the Cold War. And disinformation is now most commonly referred to as fake news, particularly since the 2016 U.S. presidential election. Disinformation can cause an erosion of public trust in news media, scientific information, and government institutions. What does disinformation look like? It can take a variety of forms, such as news articles, academic essays, social media posts, such as tweets, conspiracy theories, most notably right now are Pizzagate and QAnon and voter fraud in our current presidential election. There's also, according to the scholar Kai-Shu, three main types of visual disinformation. There's generative adversarial network, or GAN-generated fake images, deep fakes, which replace the subject's face with someone else's likeness, and multimodal content, which is a combination of digitally altered visual content and misleading text. Disinformation is spread most commonly on social media, often through the form of conspiracy theories. Alternative media sites publish factually dubious news articles, conspiracy theories, and pseudoscience, such as the website InfoWars. The spread of disinformation is in part due to political polarization, which contributes to voters being more susceptible to disinformation promoting fringe beliefs. And according to the scholar Victoria Rubin, the three main reasons for disinformation's spread are clickbait, information overload, and poor regulation of social media sites, Facebook in particular. While disinformation primarily affects social media, it has also had an effect on academia and academic publishing through the rise of predatory publishers, which are journals, often open access, that publish articles for a profit without checking for quality and legitimacy. This results in the publication and spread of phony academic articles and erroneous research. Students can unwittingly cite disinformation from predatory publishers in their classwork, most commonly through articles that they find from Google Scholar. What are some ways in which librarians can combat disinformation? Well, librarians can promote digital literacy in their community and help patrons cultivate skills to critically assess information on their own. They can publish libguides on disinformation to give students and the general public an overview on the topics on the topic of disinformation, as well as resources for spotting fake news. Cornell, Princeton, and Central Washington University have all created excellent libguides on disinformation. Librarians can also host workshops on disinformation to train teachers and students on how to spot it, such as the librarians Sarah Sharoon and Erica Smith did. Librarians can publish on these activities in academic journals to share their ideas with other librarians. Librarians can also create digital tools to help track predatory publishers, such as the librarian Jeffrey Beals now defunct Beals list. And information science professionals with coding experience can also create algorithms to detect and help stop the spread of disinformation. So in conclusion, disinformation is deliberately designed to deceive the audience. Key factors in its spread include political polarization, technological manipulation of media, and low public information literacy. Disinformation has entered academia through the rise of predatory publishers, and librarians can help combat disinformation by promoting digital literacy through the hosting of workshops, the creation of LibGuides and other online tools, and publishing their findings in journals. By educating on disinformation, librarians can help to train their patrons to detect and reject dubious sources on their own. And I have also provided some resources that do internet fact-checking and the tracking of disinformation. Thank you for your time.